What's going on, my PT peeps, my Walking Dead family, my fighters? I'm One Eyebrow, also known as PT. Don't know if I'm winking or blinking, but I'm definitely thinking about the Walking Dead Season 10, Episode 18, and Leah's possible pregnancy. Spoiler warning for all things Walking Dead. Now, we're going to take a deep dive, and these episodes are deep dives. So this is a deep dive of a deep dive, right? But we're going to talk about Leah's possible pregnancy. And if you agree with it, great. If you don't, you're probably not watching this video, or you're just going to comment like, that doesn't make sense. And either way, we're all Walking Dead family, and we're not always going to agree, but make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. So I have to say I was probably the first, if not one of the first people to talk about this after the episode, came out, and we were breaking it down, and other channels and everything have since talked about it. So either way, let's talk about Leah, right? So we see Leah. She looks back at Daryl lovingly by the fire. It's a nice romantic setting, and they hold hands, and then it's blurry, and that's all you see. That's the subtle hint that they're together. Then we see a big old platter, and I asked the same question. How'd they get corn, right? But either way, that plate looks delicious. 10 months later is the big thing in my first theory, because 10 months. They could have picked any time frame they wanted. 6 months, 7 months, 10 months, 2 years, 60 years, whatever it was, right? So I think the 10 months is key, not the 5 years ago or the 1 year later and then 6 months later, but 10 months later. We saw a bunch of different time jumps and time skips, and really the theory's got to take hold for the 10 months later, because I don't know if Daryl and Leah got it on multiple times, but I would assume so, right? And I don't know if they got pregnant the first try. Could have been months in. Maybe she's only a couple months pregnant. Maybe she's not pregnant. Again, she might not be pregnant, but let's go with the sake that she is. We see Daryl and Leah sitting at the table, and Leah's pissed at Daryl because he's going away. But he said he's only going away for a couple days. But Leah doesn't care. She's pissed. And a lot of people are pointing out, look at her cheeks. Look at the glow. Does she have a little weight gained? She gets up, and even at the table, you only see from the chest up. You don't see her stomach. You don't see her stomach at all. You see her from the back, chest up, from the back when she walks away, and you don't see her at all. So that's pretty telling, right? If you showed her stomach, we'd be like, nah, she's not pregnant. But also, she may only be a couple months pregnant, so she might not be showing. And also, a zombie apocalypse does not mean that she's going to have a huge belly like some people are saying. So either way, again, look at these photos. It's chest up, not anywhere near her belly. But they're having a conversation. Daryl doesn't know, where he needs to be. And Leah breaks it down. It's like, look, do you need to be out there looking for your dead brother? Every day out there looking for your brother? How about your family? And that's interesting. She says family. She's talking about probably Carol and Alexandria and that. And then she says, how about me? And the fact that she doesn't say, how about me and our baby, or she doesn't say anything about her pregnancy, we can't say that she's pregnant because she didn't clearly tell us. Again, we don't see her stomach. She starts to walk towards the door, and you see her from, the back, not really the side, but backside, right? So you see her again from the back. You see her butt, her back, her hair, not her stomach. They didn't show her stomach at all. Again, grabs the jacket. She doesn't turn at all. She grabs the door and she leaves. Again, you still don't see her stomach. Is there anything there? It's hard to tell. They focus on Daryl watching her leave, and then we don't see her again. And then Daryl goes out and comes back and Leah's gone. But the fact that Lori has a little stomach like this, she could have a stomach like that. It's hilarious that people are like, she would have a huge stomach, a huge belly. Not necessarily. This is a zombie apocalypse. Food is not an abundant source. You could see if she has a stomach here, Lori. We knew she was pregnant, but Leah could have a little belly bump like that easily. But we can't tell from Leah's face if she had any weight gain in her face, because this is before she was with Daryl and then after. It's hard to tell. And if you look at Lori there, she doesn't have really any weight gain in her face. And again, it's a zombie apocalypse show and these people aren't really pregnant, but she looks pretty skinny in the face here. Maybe she just gained weight from eating well with Daryl, but you can kind of see the glow in her face. Is that a thing? I'm not sure, but it could be, right? But since Leah didn't spill the beans or say anything point blank period and say, look, I'm pregnant. We just don't know if she knew, if she was pregnant. Did she tell Daryl? Did she not? Because it makes sense that, Daryl wouldn't leave if Leah was pregnant. he would stay with her and protect her, that's for sure. You know, that would look terrible on Daryl if he knew she was pregnant and he left. But again, he was only going to be gone for a couple days, he said. But either way, he leaves, comes back, and Leah's gone. We don't know why she left, how she left, if she was taken. I mean, we just don't know. We just know that the picture is gone. Dog is still around. Why would she leave without her dog? Why would this happen? What's the group that would come in and take her, right? What would be possible with that? I don't know. There's just too many questions that we just don't know. Are we going to see her at the Commonwealth, Civic Republic, somewhere else, the movies, the spinoff? It's just open-ended right now. And that's by design. And this is just super cute. I believe this puppy is named Carl, and the older dog is named Seven. And Norman Reedus is like, I want to keep this dog. Can I keep this dog? And they're like, no way. This is our super puppy. But that's really the best breakdown I could do of this, of the information that I saw, stuff that's provided. They didn't say in any of the interviews that Leah was taken, or she was killed, or she was pregnant, or she was this, or she was that. They didn't really give us much information. We just know that she was seen in season 10, episode 18, connected with Dog's origin story and Daryl's backstory. And I really hope we see her again, but that doesn't mean we will. It makes sense for season 11, or most likely the spinoff with Daryl and Carol. But we'll have to see how it goes down. Let me know your thoughts. Post your comments below. Like I said, the haters are going to be like, that's stupid. It doesn't make sense. People that buy into it could be like, good points. Do you agree? Disagree? Let me know your thoughts. Post your comments below. Stay safe and tell them, Daryl.